talk to you about Laura.
Forget her. She's ancient history.
Chris, good business partners don't just up and take off without rhyme or reason.
Good ones don't, no. Laura was vastly overrated.
She was invaluable to us during the crash investigation.
Time moves on. Tara's on board now. We've got the finance for the stud farm in place. Trust me, everything's fitting together nicely.
So why do I feel that there's something you're not telling me?
Look, you got your eager hands on Laura's shares, so where's the problem? Oh, I bet she really ripped you off.
Actually, she sold them for half the market value. That's what I don't understand. Why would Laura walk away with a fraction of what she's worth?
I told you, because she's a fool. You know, if you're interested in making a quick return on your investment...
No, thanks.
You haven't heard what I'm prepared to offer yet.
What's wrong? Can't cope with the idea of me having a greater stake in Tate Haulage than you do?
I'm simply being brotherly, making you an offer you can't refuse.
Oh, I can refuse you. With infinite ease. You can't just buy people off.
You can for £50,000.
That don't sound good.
What?
Your car. I reckon there's something wrong with it.
Oh, thanks for the expert diagnosis.
You should take it to the garage.
Well, that's not a good idea.
Why not?
Well, me and Roy aren't exactly bosom buddies, are we?
You could give the job to Scott.
You try to be funny.
Well, they're good mechanics and they're local. Honestly, Richie, ain't healthy to bear grudges.
Morning, Richie.
Morning.
I want a word with you, Vicar.
Edna, how's the jumble collection coming along?
As if you're interested.
Your hard work is much appreciated, I do assure you.
Well, I should hope so. I'm a charitable woman, everyone knows that. Always ready and willing to help those less fortunate than myself.
Absolutely.
Which makes me wonder why you won't trust me to organise this jumble sale in the way that I see fit, without having to put up with the village riffraff interfering.
But I hope you understand it's my job to involve all members of the community in parish activities. After all, who are we mere mortals to pass judgment on people?
Don't you come the high and mighty with me, Vicar.
If you feel your faith is compromised by assisting with the jumble sale, I'll fully respect your decision to step down.
Well, you won't get rid of me that easily. There are some people around here who value my charitable works.
Excellent. Glad to hear you're still on board. Good for you.
Hi.
Morning.
There's tea in pot.
I can pour it myself.
I don't mind.
Really, I can.
Right.
Sam,
Yeah?
it's rude to stare.
Sorry. I'll make myself useful.
You do that, son. What was all that about?
I don't want him getting the wrong idea.
Emily, our Sam has overstepped the mark. He knows that. But if you two are going to live under the same roof, you're going to have to make an effort to forgive and forget.
That's what I'm trying to do, Mr. Dingle.
Well, try harder.
Mr. Phillips wants someone to go out and have a look at one of his heifers this afternoon.
Right.
So I said I'd go.
Where are you going? It's my client.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm in the area and it just makes more sense. Kill two birds and all that.
You really don't trust me, do you?
Don't be like that.
I thought we were reaching an understanding. But no, you still have this ridiculous urge to prove that you know best.
We're talking about a sick heifer.
Paddy, why was I employed if you don't actually think you need me?
I don't think that. I think you're really quite a good vet in my book.
Quite good.
No, if I didn't think that, I wouldn't pay you. All I'm saying is that it's far more time efficient that I go up to Phillips's farm this afternoon rather than you. And we don't need to be childish about this.
Fine. Then go.
I will.
Morning. What do you want? My car. What's wrong with it? It's making a funny noise. I think there's a problem. Well, what makes you think I want to get my hands dirty with your motor? Because you run a garage. Look, if you're not up to the job, Scott, I can always take it somewhere else. Oh, I'm up to it, but can you afford me? Don't worry about that. It's a company car. Work with Chris Tate, remember? Money's not an issue.
What's he doing here? To put in business our way. You got a nerve, haven't you, bringing your car here?
Actually, it was Kelly who recommended you. She seems to think I should be using little local businesses. Besides, I'd like to support an ex-business partner. Need the car back by lunchtime.
Don't worry. I'll have it ready by 2. Hang on a minute, what's all this weed business? You took the job on, you do it.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, mate. I've got a call.
Oi! Morning.
Thought I might bump into you.
Why's that then?
You know why?
Just going about my unlawful business.
What, stalking young innocent girls?
You have an active imagination.
So when are you going to take me out?
Who says I am?
You did, you promised. So where are you going to take me?
You'll have to wait and see.
My dad'll go spare.
Bring him along if you like. Make sure I behave myself.
You well fancy yourself.
Fair enough. If you're not interested.
No, wait. I am interested.
Right then. I'll keep that in mind.
You done Rich's car yet?
What do you think?
Roy, we're partners, so if you ain't done it, it's going to reflect badly on you as well as me.
Scott, I'm not touching that car as a matter of principle.
We can't afford to have principles.
You can't, but it's different from me.
How?
Well, I've never fooled about with another man's woman, have I?
And what's that got to do with mending cars?
Look, Richie wrecked Jack's marriage. Am I supposed to just forgive and forget that?
Stop acting like a kid and just do it.
Where you going now?
I'm going to go and check out some paperwork. It's got to be done by 2, all right?
Yeah, in your dreams. Do you hear me?
I had a meeting last week. Venture capitalist. He might be interested in investing in tech technology.
I don't think so.
They send him his portfolio, and apparently he's got some big money clients.
I'll handle the investment side of things.
That's the way you want it.
You concentrate on getting the business side up and running. I hope you're ready to make sacrifices. A new business needs total commitment and dedication.
You can rely on me, Chris, 100%. I want tech technologies to be the future of IT.
Glad to hear it.
You know what? It's great working with someone who knows what they're doing. Sorry?
You work for me, not with me.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I wonder if she's been sent to test me.
Edna.
Who else? I wish you could learn to temper her Old Testament righteousness with a little New Testament compassion.
Well, I think you handle her with great patience and discretion.
It's not easy.
Have you ever thought, Ash, our jobs are quite similar in a way? We both have to listen to people's grievances, be ready with a smile and a few consoling words.
We're two of a kind. Selfless to a fault.
Which isn't to say that we're not entitled to a bit of time off every now and again. So, what are you doing this afternoon?
Nothing that can't be put off.
Good. I'll be at the vicarage at 3 o'clock.
Right.
After all, if I'm going to be condemned as a loose woman, I may as well behave like one.
Yeah. I'll get you a drink. 2 orange juices, please, Denise.
Coming up.
So what's this in aid of? Nothing. Well, just to say, I'm sorry that I had to put my foot down this morning.
Oh, don't worry about it. In fact, you do me a big favour.
It's all right. Am I? In what way?
Well, Zoe wants one of us to go up to the stables.
Well, that's news to me.
Well, I said that you were busy all afternoon with calls.
What, and you just decided to volunteer your services instead?
Well, didn't you say as long as the job gets done, it doesn't matter which one of us does it?
Well, to an extent, yeah, but
well, there you go. And of course, I do have more experience with horses.
160, please, Paddy.
Cheers.
Are you clad on black?
Static.
Because you've got to be nice to me. I know stuff other people don't.
Meaning?
Nothing.
You ever breathe a single word about what happened to Sean, and you'll be joining your brothers. Understand?
Ken?
I said, do you understand, thickhead?
Yeah.
I can break you in 2 any time I want. Never forget that.
OK.
Can't you ever pick on anyone your own size?
You offering?
Oh, in your dreams. You know, you shouldn't let him bash you about.
I don't mind. My dad hits me and he loves me.
What's that supposed to mean?
Don't be shy, Ken. Go on, give him a kiss.
Oi, she can laugh. You can't.
So what are you going to do now you're home?
Dunno. Same as usual.
Oh, do you know, I love a man with ambition.
I'll Best be getting on.
You don't have to leave on my account.
Oh, no, I don't.
Emily, are you okay? You seem even more upset than usual.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think I lead people on?
You? Emily, men have a way of looking at women. Aside from becoming a nun, there's nothing you can do about that.
Hope me and Sam are going to be friends again.
Trust me, Sam is as harmless as a newborn babe. If only all fellas were like him, eh?
Now what? So is it ready yet?
What?
My car.
That's me.
You're gonna have to take it somewhere else.
What? You mean you haven't been able to fix it?
Yeah, don't talk to me about it. Roy's the one who let you down.
You are?
Yeah, well, let's face it. Richard'd be driving away a happy man if you'd actually be bothered to do your job properly. Can't get his staff these days.
That's it. Don't need this.
Where do you think you're off to?
I'm out of it.
Don't be stupid.
I tell you what's stupid, Scott, thinking I could go into business with a born-idle prat like yourself.
You want to be in charge? Fair enough. It's all yours.
You can't just walk away.
Watch me.
Roy, come back. Roy! Don't be stupid. Hey, we're partners.
Not anymore, we're not.
I'm sorry, I was out of order, but I can't run that garage on my own.
Yeah, I already know that.
So?
So, I don't know what I've been doing wasting my time with you. You're a workside con merchant who's scared of getting his hands dirty. Must have been tap going into business with you.
Roy, don't be a fool. You need me as much as I need you.
Do you know what's so sad about you? You never learn. You've always been a selfish git, Scott, and you always will be. Do you know why? Because you think you're something special. You're like prancing about in all your fancy clothes like Mr. Wonderful. But underneath the smile, all that hair wax, you're just not very bright.
You're swimming in GCSEs, isn't you?
Oh, there we go again. In one ear, out of the other. That's why no one wants to work with you, Scott. Saddle.
It's a bit early in the day, isn't it?
Thought we'd have a toast to absent friends.
Laura.
I've been looking for a way of getting off my back for ages.
She wasn't without her uses.
But well past her sell-by date. How much did you have to fob her off with in the end?
Oh, just enough to keep her quiet. How about you?
What about me?
Did you have to pay her off?
Why would I have to do that? Now we've cut out the middle woman, I hope we can work together in a spirit of openness and cooperation.
I'll drink to that. Chris, now that I'm the major shareholder in Tate Haulage, can I ask you a question?
If you must.
Shouldn't you be up at the yard doing some work?
I also happen to be a director of the stud farm.
Yes, but not an active one. And Tara and I have some things to discuss, so, off you go.
You are really testing my patience today, Zoe.
Well, I see you've come out of this Laura business smelling of roses. Why shouldn't I? Unlike some, I wasn't hell-bent on stabbing her in the back. Ouch. Anyway, I thought you were here to discuss the stables. Fire away. Well, it's going to be quite a challenge for you, managing the stud farm.
I do know about thoroughbreds.
Yes, from the grandstand maybe, but till now your talents have lain elsewhere.
You acknowledge I have some talent, then?
Tara, if we're going to work together, you're going to have to stop taking everything I say as an insult.
OK. If you promise to stop sniping at me.
Fair point.
So, what are my talents?
Playing coy and buttering people up.
And that's not a slight on my character.
Not at all. We need to find prospective clients, and your contacts could be invaluable.
Oh, good. Whining and dining.
Within reason.
Well, if we're going to make a go of the stud, we can't afford to cut corners. Nothing dampens enthusiasm more than a cheap restaurant.
So we're agreed. Alongside the day-to-day management, you'll also handle the marketing side of the business.
Sounds good to me.
You can start by putting together a brochure.
Great. I'm looking forward to putting my ideas into practice.
Here's some notes I've made just to point you in the right direction.
Ooh, joined up writing. Hope I won't get confused.
I thought you weren't going to get touchy.
Sorry.
You know what we flighty thoroughbreds are like.
Hi. Glad to see you being kept busy.
What? Are you here to see Fergie?
Well, if he's the stallion with the dodgy leg, yes.
Zoe reckons it's lame. I think it's all right myself.
Well, as much as I value your opinion, I think I'd better take a look myself.
Second stall.
So if you could ask the groom to lead him out.
Oh, right.
Hiya.
What are you doing here?
Finished my farm visit, so just thought you might need an hand.
Why?
Well, you know, working together and all that.
Paddy, I'm quite capable of examining a stallion with a dodgy leg without you peering over my shoulder. If you doubt my judgment, just say so.
I don't. Of course I don't, but I'm here now.
No. Either I examine that horse or you do. It's not a two-man job.
No, well, you've got Mr. Phillips's effort to check out.
I thought you were doing that.
Forgot. Sorry.
I'm beginning to lose my patience. Hope you realise that. Sorry.
What's up with you two? Lovers tea.
Is this the horse?
It's got 4 legs, so I reckon.
Can you just walk him forward for me so I can see what the problem is?
They're all muscle, aren't they? I could help you examine him if you like.
I don't think that's a good idea, do you? You're not qualified.
Yeah, but I'm an eager learner.
Thank you very much, but no thank you.
Well, I don't know why it is, but whenever I see a man in a dog collar, I get this uncontrollable urge to rip all his clothes off.
Is that a fact?
Whatever will become of me.
I dread to think. Damn! If that's Edna Birch again, I won't be held responsible for my actions.
I'll get rid of her. George, we weren't expecting you today.
Is Ashley at home?
Yes.
Hello! Oh, I was just in the area and I thought I'd pop by to have a chat about
Yes, right, absolutely.
How are the wedding plans coming along?
Don't ask. There's nothing like a wedding to bring out the worst in people.
Oh?
Everybody thinks they know best. So, what do you want with my beloved?
Benny's, haven't you got those bags of jumble to sort through?
You're right. You'll have to keep me on my toes.
Shall we go out to the garden?
Yes, I think we'd better.
What do you reckon?
This is rear fetlock joint. I need a poultice.
Do you reckon I could be a jockey?
You what?
Well, it must be well exciting racing around the track, jumping over the gates, being in control of all that power.
Can we just concentrate on the job in hand, please?
I'm only making conversation.
Well, right, this minute, I'd rather you didn't.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Adam. Squabbling vets is Zoe's department. I've got more important matters to worry about.
Hi! You come quick!
What's the problem?
It's Fergie, he's gone berserk.
Well, Paddy's with him.
I think Paddy might be dead.
Paddy! Please, God. Paddy, can you hear me? Paddy!
How is he?
He's not breathing.
No.
I think he swallowed his tongue.
I'll phone for a doctor.
No, there's no time for that. If he doesn't start breathing soon. Come on, Paddy, don't do this to me. Come on! He's back with us.
Oh, thank heavens.
We still need an ambulance as soon as possible.
You're right.
It really is beautiful around here.
But you haven't come to admire the view.
No. You made quite an impression at Damascus Street.
It's an interesting project. Very challenging.
I've got some good news for you. I hope it's good news. The project would like to invite you for an interview.
Oh, but that's wonderful.
It's a far cry from this rural idyll. How do you think Bernice will adapt if you accept the job?
Ah, good question.
I take it that she still doesn't know of your interest in the post.
Well, it's all been up in the air as yet. No point in raising the matter until...
Until now?
Quite.
You are absolutely the right man for the job.
Very nice of you to say that.
I'm not being nice. I'm being truthful.
You boys still gossiping?
Just finished. I'll be on my way.
Aren't you going to stay for tea?
Another time, maybe. Let me know what you decide.
Yes.
Decide what? Has George dealt you another one of his ultimatums?
Not exactly, no.
Well, what then?
He just wants my help with an ecclesiastical matter.
What ecclesiastical matter?
Oh, nothing you need bore yourself with. So, how's the jumble coming along?
Bother the jumble. Remind me, where were we before George so rudely interrupted us?
I really don't deserve you.
This is all my fault.
No, you mustn't think like that.
Well done. Apparently, if it wasn't for your quick thinking, Daddy'd be dead.
I just hope he's all right.
They said it depends how long he stopped breathing. There could be permanent brain damage.
No.
Whatever happens, you should be proud of yourself. Ah, who's going to Finlandia?
I'll do it. I'll ring it from the hospital.
Can I come?
That's not a good idea.